Hey everyone, I'm Samantha Nicole. You can also call me Mindful Mama, and I'm so excited to start this year off with a super new moon in Capricorn and feeling all of the energy that kind of comes with a new year, with this moon phase, and everything that as a collective we're feeling into, we're moving towards, and it just feels really good. So thanks so much for joining me. I want to first start off and open up this container. We're going to learn a lot of information from, I'm going to be citing the Moonology Diary for 2022. And we're also going to do just a quick overview of the 2022 Wheel of Intentions. And you can find this resource at kimothy.joy on Instagram, and the Moonology from Yasmin, Boland. So let's go ahead and drop in. You can close your eyes, sit up nice and tall. Let's draw a deep breath in through our nose, holding it at the top. Open your mouth and exhale. Drawing the shoulders away from the ears. Settling into a more relaxed, calm state. Let's go ahead and draw another breath in through the nose. From the base of your spine, draw that breath all the way up to your crown. Hold it at the top. Sip in some more if you can. Really feel this feeling of being full. Open your mouth and exhale. Sinking a little bit deeper. Continue to breathe in and out. Slowly. So aware. I welcome you to this space to receive and to share. Hopefully you have a journal with you, and anything that comes up you can write out, clear space, put it out into the universe. Let's draw another breath in. Big cleansing, refreshing breath. And let it go. Blink your eyes open when you're ready. And let's go ahead and dive into the Moonology Diary. My sweet friend Teresa gifted me this last year, and working with the moon's energy each week and through the month of 2021, through the months of 2021, has allowed me to tap into my natural state of being. And when we think about it, the moon controls the tides, it controls the water. We are made up mostly of water, so why would it not have an effect on us emotionally and energetically? It does. And once we can understand that and work with it, life can change. So I'll give you a little heads up about where I'm at right now coming into this new year. I bleed with the new moon. So I'm on day 1 of my menstrual phase, and tapping into not only the menstrual cycles, but with the lunar cycle as well. So bleeding on the full moon or bleeding on the new moon. And then each week as the moon goes into its phases, first quarter, third quarter, back to first quarter full, and then third quarter, right? We're going through the waxing and waning part of the moon cycle, but not only, I'm not even talking about, the gibbous moon and other phases. We're just breaking it down into these 4 weeks, right? So female body, right? Females, we have 28 days, typically a cycle, same with the moon, right? So aligning not only our balance of being, work, personal lifestyle, like what we're doing, but our food as well, bringing in foods that support and nourish our body even extra during those phases of the week and month that we're going through. So I'm learning a lot of that actually in another book called In the Flow by Alisa Vitti. So if you're curious about biohacking and learning more about your 28-day cycle in flow with the moon and your hormones, and it's an incredibly powerful book. One of my friends, Lauren, did a workshop on this, The Power of the Feminine, which is also, part of my Higher Self Activation Academy too, which I love. Like, this is what we're doing. We're educating ourselves. We're sharing it. We're learning from each other. We're putting out our expression into the world. It looks different in all parts. And it's said differently, and people are receiving it differently, and there's different people for other people. So like, I just love how we're all sharing our truth. And from that, we are waking up, we're coming more into ourselves, tapping into our higher power, and really co-creating this, right? So let's dive into this super new moon this month of January, and then we'll go into this week. So just to kind of recap, super new moon, we are in a Venus retrograde right now. We were coming into 2022 with a Venus retrograde. So this is an important time to kind of reevaluate everything. And then that's why I wanted to share with you this 2022 Wheel of Intentions. So when you're reevaluating things, we are at a perfect time in our lives right now to look at the different categories of our life, see where we're at, reevaluate what is it that you actually want, right? Because with the law of attraction, when we focus on what we want, or when we ask and we receive, we're putting out that intention, we're putting our energy, our effort, our focus into it. It has no choice but to attract like attracts like. So when you have it in the forefront of your mind, you're more likely to attract it into your reality. And I've done this time and time again with manifesting. But there's a lot of action that goes into it. So you can grab this at kimothy.joy, or just simply grab your journal, write a circle, and I'm going to share with you the different categories of life. So you can interchange these to whatever you like. I found these really great on their own. So self-care has its own piece of the pie, and that is with mind, body, and soul. So when you think of your self-care moving into this new year, what does that look like? What does your self-care practices look like daily for your mind, for your body, and for your spirit? Write that down, capture that. Money and career is another one. When you close your eyes and you think of this year and how you're going to earn money, how much money you want to earn, what is the service or the exchange in energy for that money that you're receiving? Does it feel, we want it to feel good, a good energy exchange, right? So maybe there are specific numbers that we want, write them down here. Maybe it's specific things that we want to do in exchange for monies, write that down. We can get creative in all of this. That's another piece of the pie, is creativity. How can you express yourself in this world that feels good to you? Not only is there that a possibility, but the second thing is to that you can monetize that. You can take your natural God-given gifts and talents and exchange that energy with others, share it as value to them. You're either offering a product or a service in most cases. And it just feels good to have that energetic exchange. So maybe it's a product, your creativity, and you're painting art, or you're doing a DIY and packaging something together that's your energy, your soul was put, here to do those things that light you up. So when we take time to see this, we become familiar with it. We know it. It's not far out of reach from us. It's in our mind. We're creating it in our reality. We're focusing on it. We're talking about it. We're getting it more and more. We're seeing it more and more. This is what happens from that. So another piece of the puzzle, a piece of the pie is lifestyle, home, and travel. So for me, this is my home decor, painting, getting the house exactly how I want it, how I envision it, traveling, doing yoga videos. And like, I see it in my mind's eye. It's so clear what I want this particular category of my life to look like, traveling with my kids, just me and Scott or us as a family, and the different places we're going to go. And I see it in my mind, right? So this whole exercise is to get you right now, while we're in this moon's energy, to set the intention, not only for the week ahead, but the whole year ahead, if you haven't done so already. The next one is friends and family. We are humans. We are meant for connection. How do you want to nurture the relationships that you're in, your friendships, your family? How do you see that as the ultimate happiness and joy in everything you want? Are you traveling together? Do you meet weekly together? Do you go out for dinner together? What happens in these relationships that you have, even with business partners I go into? Like, I want to be able to be the person that gives gifts and just thank you notes, and, adding that extra layer of expression of love and nourishment to my friends and my customers and clients and my family. And I want to be able to give that and just radiate that, right? So I'm focusing on it. I'm thinking of, I'm getting creative, thinking of different ways that I want to nourish those family and friends relationships. Love is in its own category. So for me, I have a partner. This would be, the 5 love languages, like how him and I can come closer together in an intimate partnership and balance our masculine and feminine energies, and me show up in my energy so that he's not, he's not responding to an energy that's all out of whack. I'm establishing myself. So even like right now, this is something that's near and dear to my heart, and it's vulnerable to share, but I'm here for it. I'm on my period, I'm not, boss bitch right now. That's not the energy that I'm in. I know he likes me in that energy. I know we thrive mostly in that energy. But when I'm in this energy of, okay, my soul, my body just needs nourishment this week. I need you to love on me this week. I need to be able to not think that he knows that. I need to be able to speak that. I need to be able to speak my truth. And I believe that in doing these little practices and coming up with little things and asking, that's really what this is about. What do you want? Ask and you shall receive. We need to start asking the questions of what it is that we truly want. Get the picture so clear in our mind, write it down so often. Okay. And then the last 2 on here is community and activism, and then spirituality. So that kind of encompasses your whole categories of life. What does spirituality look like? This is your daily practice, maybe your prayer and meditation, morning and evening routine, ritual. That's what I would do. That's what I've kind of put here. And, connecting in nature. And then with community and activism, I want to really speak on and with about domestic violence and helping the community and being able to share my story in a way that's inspiring and impactful here locally, partnering with other organizations, sharing my gifts, partnering with small businesses, doing like monthly meditations. I'm really excited. And, And all of the energy here with this super new moon in Capricorn is here and for us, helping us do this. So let's tap into this. I'm going to share a little bit more about this moon specifically. This is the time to let the universe know your intentions and desires. So we just went over that wheel of intention. You should already have your whole focus on each aspect of your life, what it is that you want. By setting out your intentions now at the time of the new moon, you'll be tapping into the collective consciousness, right? We're all doing this right now. This is an amazing start to the year to have this energetic momentum behind you, because a lot of other people are doing this too. So whether it's taking control of your health and well-being, right? Self-care, mind, body, soul, you know, it makes it better when you see other people outside getting in their run or their walk. That's that energetic momentum that's behind you with this collective consciousness. Okay, so here are a few good things to do during this super new moon. Setting our new moon intentions and our wishes, we need to be clear in what this is. So for me, I wrote that it starts the week with the moon. Every Sunday, I want to tap into this energy. And while I am, bleeding this week and I'm setting intentions, I'm not go, go, go. I'm okay, let's chill, let's meditate, let's yoga, let's feel into what it would be like. I'm really slowing down into that energy. And this is here for us until we get to first quarter moon next week. And that's when we're, all right, it's time to go. This is what you said you wanted. Are you doing the steps necessary to get what you want? Are you reaching out to the right people? Are you putting out that kind of content? Are you, how are you moving the needle forward? That's next week. Right here, this week, this energy, we just really get to hone in on the details and meditate and move in a way, sync up with your breath, and just be in the flow of your desires, of your heart, just blasted wide open. So that brings us to the portion of this where we get to move and meditate. So I've got my awesome big meditation pillow that I got for Christmas. I'm really excited. I've already just been on it so much and just loving tapping into it. But let's go ahead and move first. So if you want to grab your mat, let's come up onto all fours for cat cow. Spread your fingertips wide. Really knuckle or put your fingers into the mat, kind of claw your way in, and that alleviates the pressure from your wrists. Your feet are in line with your knees, with your hips. You can press energy into the tops of your feet to the ground. Let's go ahead and breathe in and elongate the spine, round it out. Making that C, that arch, beautiful. Exhale, look up. Drop the belly, gazing forward. Let's go ahead and breathe in. Round your back. Draw that energy again into the fingertips, into the tops of the toes, the feet. Exhale, drop your belly. Look forward. Feel into this cat cow. Maybe your hips are swaying. You're coming into a child's pose or back to tabletop. Really just feel into moving your body, moving your hips. Sending that energy through the spinal cord. Go ahead and get your toes together. Spread your knees out wide. Push your hands forward. Put your forehead on the mat. Let's lay into child's pose here. Reaching your fingertips wide and straight out. Stretching your back. Finding your zen here with your breath. Let's come onto your knees, hands at heart center. Take a big deep breath in. Draw your arms up, look up, reach up. Exhale, hands at heart center. Let's do that again. Big breath in, arms up. Reach up, look up. And exhale, hands at heart center. And come back down. These simple movements of our body energetically allow the fluidity to happen as well. So if you're feeling stuck or not creative or not in the flow, roll out your mat, ease into asanas, poses that will stretch your body, elongate your spine, really tap in, tune in to your higher power, to your higher self. Let's go ahead and get in a, you can get in a lotus pose or just crisscross applesauce. Meet me here. Close your eyes. Place your hands on your knees, palms up, facing forward if you are open to receiving. If you're needing a little extra love, support, grounding, place your palms on your knees, facing down into the earth. Wherever you're at, let's draw a nice breath in through our nose. Sitting up a little taller, welcoming new energy, welcoming this week. Let your breath go. Putting that autonomous smile on your face, big breath in. Rejuvenating energy. This is here for you, welcoming you. Heart chakra blasted wide open. You can stick your chest out and open your mouth. Exhale. Roll your shoulders back. You can open your eyes. Hands at heart center. The light in me sees the light in you. I hope you have an amazing week. Namaste. Thanks for joining.